There is a mistake that quietly costs women over 60 around $500 a year, and the painful part is this. It doesn't make you look more elegant, it often makes you look worse. You stand in front of a closet that is full, genuinely full, and you still feel like you have nothing to wear. So you do the only thing that seems logical. You buy something new. A blouse here, a dress there, a cardigan because it was on sale. And for a day or two, it feels like the answer. Then it disappears into the closet with everything else, and the feeling comes right back. Nothing works, nothing feels like me. If that sounds familiar, I want you to hear this clearly because it changes everything. The problem is not your age, it is not your body, and it is certainly not a lack of taste. The $500 mistake is not about beauty at all. It is the habit of trying to fix a wardrobe problem by buying more clothes when the real issue is method. More pieces don't create more outfits. Very often, they create more confusion. You end up with a closet full of singles that don't speak to each other, and the more you buy, the harder dressing becomes. In this video, I'm going to show you exactly what that mistake looks like, why it makes elegant women look unintentionally tired and cluttered, and what to do instead. You'll learn how to stop wasting money, how to use what you already own, how to build outfits that look pulled together without effort, and how to feel calm and confident getting dressed each morning. And stay with me until the last tip, because that is the one that quietly fixes the whole closet at once, and it doesn't cost a single dollar. So pour yourself something warm, get comfortable, and let's begin. Astuce 1. Stop buying single pieces that match nothing. Let's name the mistake precisely, because once you see it, you can't unsee it. The $500 mistake is buying beautiful pieces that have no relatives in your closet. You fall in love with a printed top, a jacket in an unusual color, a patterned skirt, and you bring it home. It's lovely on its own, but it goes with nothing you already own, so to wear it, you'd need to buy 2 or 3 more things. That single purchase quietly demands a whole new outfit, and most of the time, that outfit never gets built. The piece just hangs there, expensive and unworn. The elegant principle is simple. Never buy a piece in isolation. Before anything comes home with you, it has to earn its place by combining with at least 3 things you already have. This is how stylish women build wardrobes that look effortless. Not by owning more, but by owning pieces that cooperate. A neutral blazer, a straight leg trouser, a white shirt, a simple dress. These work because they belong to the same family. Here's how to apply it immediately. The next time you're tempted, pause and ask one question. What 3 things in my closet would I wear this with? If you can't answer quickly, put it back. It isn't a bargain, no matter the price. It's a future regret. And notice the relief in this. You're no longer chasing the perfect new thing. You're protecting your money, your space, and your peace of mind. But even when you stop buying the wrong pieces, there's a second part of this mistake that drains money just as fast, and it hides in the colors. Astuce 2. The color chaos that makes everything look mismatched. Here is where the $500 really leaks away. When you buy without a plan, you slowly collect a rainbow. A burgundy here, a teal there, 2 slightly different reds that don't quite agree, a print that fights with everything. Each piece seemed fine in the store. Together, they create visual chaos. And that chaos is exactly what makes a full closet feel unwearable. You have plenty of clothes and almost no combinations. The secret lies in a neutral base. This does not mean dressing in sad, flat gray from head to toe. It means choosing 3 or 4 foundation tones that all agree with one another: navy, beige, cream camel, soft gray, or a gentle black. Build the bodice of your wardrobe in these, and then let color return as a controlled accent rather than a competition. Picture the difference. 3 strong colors in one outfit tire the eye and look busy, but a beige or navy base with a single touch of burgundy, a scarf, a blouse, a lipstick, instantly looks calmer, richer, more intentional. That is the expensive look people admire, and it has nothing to do with price. To put this into practice today, look at the pieces you actually reach for most often and write down their colors. You'll likely find they already circle 2 or 3 shades. Build from there and let the misfit colors go. When your wardrobe speaks one language, getting dressed stops being a puzzle and becomes almost restful. The morning stress fades. And speaking of things that quietly sabotage an outfit, even with the right pieces and the right colors, one overlooked detail can undo all of it. Astuce 3. The fit problem that ruins even the most expensive clothes. This is the part almost no one wants to hear, and it's the most important of the 3 so far. An expensive garment that fits poorly looks as worse than an inexpensive one that fits well. After 60, many women fall into one of 2 traps. Either they hold on to clothes that are now too tight, out of habit from an earlier silhouette, and spend the whole day feeling restricted. Or they hide inside pieces that are too large and too long, believing it conceals, when in truth it only adds bulk and erases the shape entirely. The elegant principle is balance. A good garment skims without squeezing and structures without what swallowing. Let me give you a picture you can see instantly. Trousers that are too long, a baggy sweater, and a soft, slouchy bag read as careless almost immediately. But take the same trousers, shortened an inch, tuck the front of that sweater in just slightly, and add a structured bag that holds its shape, and the whole look changes. Nothing was rebought, everything was adjusted. So before you spend another dollar, spend a little on a tailor instead. A hem shortened, a waist taken in, a shoulder seam corrected, a sleeve adjusted. These cost very little and are worth far more than a new purchase. If trousers force you to hold your stomach in, they aren't serving you. If a jacket hangs in folds, it's aging the look for no reason. When your clothes fit properly, you stand taller, you move with ease, and that quiet confidence shows. That is natural elegance, not hiding, but dressing to feel free. Still, even a well fitted, well colored outfit can fall flat, and the fix for that costs almost nothing. Before we continue, if you lose time every morning standing in front of a full closet, the Effortless Elegance Guide can help. It gives you simple, ready to wear combinations built from basic pieces you most likely already own, so you can stop overthinking and just get dressed beautifully. You'll find the link in the pinned comment or the QR code on screen. Now, let's get to the detail that rescues almost any simple outfit. Astuce 4. The small detail that rescues a plain outfit, you've surely seen her. A woman in a cafe or on the street wearing something completely simple, just a sweater and trousers, who somehow looks remarkably elegant. Her secret is usually one thing: the finishing detail. The common mistake after 60 is to think accessories are decoration, saved for special occasions, or too fussy to bother with. In reality, they are what rescue a basic outfit and lift it from fine to intentional. Look at the difference. A simple dress worn alone can feel ordinary, but add a thin belt, one beautiful earring, and a clean shoe, and suddenly it becomes an outfit. A shirt left long and open with no structure can shorten the whole silhouette. But tuck the front in lightly, pair it with a straight trouser and an elegant watch, and it reads modern and feminine. The clothing didn't change, the detail transformed it. The principle is restraint. One or two intentional touches, never a pile of them. A silk scarf that brightens the face, a belt that defines the waist, discreet jewelry, a watch, a structured handbag. To try it tomorrow, take an outfit you already wear and add a single considered piece, then look in the mirror. You bought nothing, and yet you look like you made an elegant effort. And that small act does something quietly powerful. You feel prepared, feminine, ready for the day. But there is still one mistake underneath all the others, the one that explains why a full closet can hold so many clothes and almost no actual outfits. Astuce 5. Owning clothes is not the same as owning outfits. Here is the tip that ties everything together, and the one I promised would fix the whole closet at once. The hard morning in front of the wardrobe almost always comes from the same place. You're looking at separate garments and being asked to invent a complete outfit on the spot, under pressure, still half awake. It's exhausting. And it's the real reason the $500 mistake keeps repeating. When dressing feels impossible, buying something new feels like the cure. It isn't. Most women own plenty of clothes and very few finished outfits. The elegant solution is to decide in advance. Women who always look put together aren't luckier than you. They simply thought about their outfits once, calmly, instead of every single morning in a rush. So take a quiet moment, perhaps on a Sunday, and build 3 to 5 complete looks from your neutral pieces: a straight trouser, a white shirt, a neutral blazer, a sweater, a simple dress, and 2 or 3 accessories. Write them down or photograph them on your phone. Give each one a name from your real life: the lunch outfit, the walk outfit, the appointment outfit, the family visit, the more elegant evening out. Then, when morning comes, you create nothing. You simply choose from looks you already know succeed. The time you save is real, but the calm you gain is even greater. Your closet stops draining your money and your patience and starts working for you. You begin the day with confidence, and that intention shows in how you stand, how you move, and how you carry yourself. So let's bring it home. If you remember one thing, let it be this: a wardrobe that seems to be failing you after 60 has nothing to do with your age or your beauty. It's a matter of clarity, coherence, fit, and method, all of which are completely in your hands. Elegance after 60 isn't about perfection, it isn't about looking younger, and it is certainly not about spending more. It's about knowing yourself, respecting yourself, and choosing a few right details that make daily life simpler and more beautiful. You almost certainly already own everything you need to feel lovely. The $500 mistake was never the missing piece. It was the missing plan. Now I'd love to hear from you. Which tip do you most want to try first? Stopping the lonely single purchases, building your neutral base, fixing the fit, the small rescuing detail, or planning your outfits in advance? Tell me in the comments. I read them and I love replying. If this video helped you, give it a like, subscribe so you don't miss the next ones, and save it to come back to the day you sort through your closet. And share it with a friend who deserves to feel elegant and at ease too. Take care of yourself with intention, and I'll see you very soon.